First millennium, Wikipedia article audio. The first millennium was a period of time that began on January 1, AD 1, and ended on December 31, AD 1000, of the Julian calendar. It was the first period of 1000 years in the Anno Domini or Common Era. In Europe and the Mediterranean, the first millennium was a time of great transition. The first century saw the peak of the Roman Empire, followed by its gradual decline during the period of late antiquity, the rise of Christianity and the Great Migrations. The second half of the millennium is characterized as the early Middle Ages in Europe, and marked by the Viking expansion in the west, the rise of the Byzantine Empire in the east, and by the Islamic conquests throughout the Near East, North Africa, and the Iberian Peninsula, culminating in the Islamic Golden Age. Civilizations, kingdoms, and dynasties. Events. In Arabia, in the mid-7th century, a man called Muhammad became the leader and the final prophet of Islam. After his death, his companions extended the religion. In East Asia, the first millennium was also a time of great cultural advances, notably the spread of Buddhism to East Asia. In China, the Han dynasty is replaced by the Jin dynasty and later the Tang dynasty until the 10th century sees renewed fragmentation in the 5 dynasties and 10 kingdoms period. In Japan, a sharp increase in population followed when farmers' use of iron tools increased their productivity and crop yields. The Yamato court was established. In South Asia, the Indian subcontinent was divided among numerous kingdoms throughout the first millennium, until the formation of the Gupta Empire. In Mesoamerica, the first millennium was a period of enormous growth known as the Classic Era. Teotihuacan grew into a metropolis and its empire dominated Mesoamerica. In South America, pre-Incan, coastal cultures flourished, producing impressive metalwork and some of the finest pottery seen in the ancient world. In North America, the Mississippian culture rose at the end of the millennium in the Mississippi and Ohio River valleys. Numerous cities were built. Cahokia, the largest, was based in present-day Illinois. The construction of Monk's Mound at Cahokia was begun in 950 CE. Significant people. The civilizations, kingdoms, and dynasties in this section are organized according to the United Nations Geoscheme. The events in this section are organized according to the United Nations Geoscheme. Inventions, discoveries, introductions. 313 Edict of Milan, 370 Huns invade Eastern Europe. 396 Alaric and the Visigoths invade Greece. 750 sacred cenote built at Chichen Itza, 780 murals at Bonampak abandoned. The people in this section are organized according to the United Nations Geoscheme. Centuries and decades.